dastardly, a Mcclain with sick laughter, a gunfight, and they come to cut the mix master. And living the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords, and they hold the mic at your attention like two swords. Or either one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it.
All right. Welcome. Hopefully everything is sounding cool. Make sure my voice is right. All right. It sounds like we're good. Okay. How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome once again to the beatzillapdx official show. I am your host, beatzillapdx officially. Yeah, that beat is fire. Shout out to Chris Scholar. And I'm not sure who the cat was on the drums, but you can follow him. He is an award-winning artist. That's just a little piece he put on Instagram. So, just let it sound good, So starting this Friday off right. HD clear, yes. We got the new camera in, as you can see, and a little bit of rearrangement. And also, I got, for those who have been down since the beginning, I got the angel back in the front. So it's been a while since some of y'all have seen her. This is one of my mother-in-law's, items. So repping the family. Vince I Am, welcome. Silent D, Desmond Works, Tim Samore, Oyela Arquette, Melanated Brown. All right, we are coming on in here. I guess hopefully the notifications are going out. Once again, you are tuned in to the beatzillapdx official show. This is the weekly wrap-up. And, just for y'all out there, I'm gonna bump that intro one more time. I might have to use this, but I'm gonna give it to you one more time. Y'all ready for that? Tanya Zion. So while more people are coming on in, I will let this run one more time.
Tick faster, that'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick dastardly, a Mcclain with sick laughter, a gunfight, and they come to cut the mix master. And living the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords, and they hold the mic at your attention like two swords. Or either one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it.
Yes, I hope everybody is having a blessed day so far. We are here. Yes, indeed. So just wanted to start the vibe off right, Can I do that? Let me see. Let's see if I can do that. I think I can. Bear with me 1 minute. Let me see. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I could put, because it's an Instagram video. What I can do, though, is just 1 second. I'll tell you what I can do for you. Let's try this. Okay. So let me go back and see if I can put this in the chat for y'all. This is the little intro video that I did, which is with the same song. Chris Scholar. Go follow him on Instagram. He's tagged in the video so you can see it. So Chris Scholar, this cat got many enjoyable little riffs, even like the Pocket Queen. I might have to get some of hers on here. You know, I'm a musician, so it's musician, singer, producer by trade. So I always celebrate music as much as I can, you know? So with that being said, let's get on with today. This week we've had a pretty interesting week, haven't we? You know? Oh, happy birthday. Oh, it's Queen Adia's birthday? Oh, right on. Happy birthday to you. Oh, Brandon Cruz sings. Wow. Well, Queen Adia, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Queen Adia. Happy birthday to you. You know? Ah, good. I hope you're having a blessed birthday. All right, let's start this day off right. There's a few things I want to talk about. So yes, y'all put some cake emojis in the chat. Put those gluten-free cake emojis in the chat. You said sing it again. Nah, y'all just have to hit the replay for that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I have to get it in. Let me see. This is where it is. So, it looks like the Jeopardy situation is just not going away. As it turns out, actually, I don't even have to put that on the screen. I will anyway, though. Let me just show you this headline. No, not that one. I thought I still had it up. Oh, no. No, I don't. I do not have it up. You have to forgive me. Okay. Well, anyway, I can tell you what's going on. Let me see if I can find it here. LeVar Burton has now got over 300,000 signatures on a petition to make him the Jeopardy host. Yet again, the public is speaking. There we go. I knew I had it somewhere. I must have closed this window. Come on. So yeah, they are still trying to. The people are still speaking anyway, still trying to get this brother in, while we see Sony, ABC, and whoever else in the fold is not really cooperating. Let me get that off there. Okay. So, let me look at this. Can we get that there? All right. I guess I'll have to go back here. Okay. So, this is the new bit of news. Okay, that was supposed to stop. All right. Let me make that bigger. And we will let this rip. Okay. Yeah, he out of that gig now. Anti-Defamation League. You know it's bad business. They was on this top, wasn't they? So, needless to say, they should have just went ahead and did what the public wanted and was asking for from the jump. Put LeVar Burton in there, but, it was more important for them to keep the color out of the scheme of things. I mean, at least that's the way it's looking to me. How's it looking to y'all? It definitely looks that way to me. Maybe I'm confused. Now, oh man. So, as I was preparing for this broadcast, I came across this other story that I haven't heard anybody mention on. Who is LeVar Burton? He needs to be the new host of Jeopardy. Let me see. Get this on the screen. So there's a story out of New Orleans. Has anybody heard this particular anything out of New Orleans as of recent? Concerning 911. Yeah. All right, let me get this on the screen for y'all. This is a very interesting story. Okay, here we go. All right. So, New Orleans 911 operator wanted for deliberately hanging up on callers. And it's this sister right here, unfortunately. Now, of course, they got her face front and center. Front and center. Oh, Lord. Okay. A rogue 911 operator in New Orleans allegedly hung up on callers who dialed the emergency response line for help. Precious Stevens, 25, faces charges of malfeasance and interfering with an emergency communication after disconnecting phone calls without getting any information or relaying the incidents to emergency dispatchers. The New Orleans Police Department said, wow. Hanging up on people, just calling. I don't know what this sister was going through. It's kind of interesting, being in this particular time frame to hang up on emergency calls. That's kind of odd. I don't know what she's going through, but good Lord. The Orleans Parish Communications District reported Stevens to police on August 23rd after investigating a random set of calls with Stevens during her shifts on August 20th and August 21st, officials told NOLA.com. Let's see. Well, that's pretty much about it of that story. So she's on the run. They have not caught her as of yet. I don't understand what she was thinking. Because, geez, you're 911, lady. And that is a serious job. So it's kind of amazing that she's just going to hang up on people. And it's all recorded. She knows they're recorded. Well, maybe more will come out on that story. We'll see. Let me see here. Get off my screen, please. Continue. Okay. So as y'all know, and I'm sure y'all have heard also, there are new charges for the cop, former Minnesota officer. Why do I have to keep doing that? You tell me, take off my ad blocker. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Always. Okay. All right, there we are. Let me bring this up. Hopefully my screen is acting cool. All right. Former Minnesota officer faces new charge in killing of Dante Wright. Wright was shot during a traffic stop, and Kim Potter has previously been charged with the second-degree manslaughter. The former Minnesota police officer accused of fatally shooting Dante Wright during a traffic stop is now facing a more serious charge in the black man's death. The state attorney general's office said Thursday. Kim Potter has been charged with first-degree manslaughter in the killing of Wright on April 11th in Brooklyn Center, northwest of Minneapolis. The new charge is in addition to the previous filed second-degree manslaughter charges. Well, that's not bad. We can roll with that. Potter, who resigned after shooting the Potter, who resigned after the shooting and 26 years on the police force, fatally shot 20-year-old 14 miles north of George Floyd. Shot him 14 miles north of where George Floyd was killed by Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin in 2020. So, that's, of course, is Dante Wright, and I believe his young son. Yeah, and we remember how that went. He didn't have a weapon, I don't believe. So this is just flat out manslaughter. I thought there was a video attached with this. I guess not. Yeah, that's it. So I just wanted to hit that real quick. So her charges have been upgraded, which is good. So we will roll with that. You know? Okay. Judah Queen. Hey, how you doing? All right. Yes, indeed. We just getting started. We are just getting started. Absolutely. So we are going to see what goes on in Minnesota. However, I will say, we have seen Derek Chauvin get charged. They're doing something. They were trying to block the cameras from the other police officers' trials in the killing of George Floyd. They just blocked that yesterday. So there should be cameras just like Derek Chauvin's case in the courtroom on those other officers' individual trials. So, yeah, can't escape the public view on that. Nah, everybody gets to see you. I mean, hell, you killed a man in broad daylight and assisted this man in murdering this man. So, and he's gone for murder now, so there is no question if the act was murder. So, that's done. All right. You know? And then, of course, in Georgia, we have this wicked woman. Let's see, can I get that on there? Nope. Try it again. The former prosecutor of Ahmaud Arbery, which I'm sure most people have already heard this story. So I will repeat, just real quick, just because it did happen this week. So there's multiple videos reporting on this, but for the sake of weekly wrap-up, ex-prosecutor indicted for misconduct in Ahmaud Arbery death. Yeah, that's Jackie Johnson, the district attorney, right there. Look at that woman. Let's see. A former Georgia prosecutor was indicted Thursday on misconduct charges, allegedly. I'm sorry. Let me turn that down real quick. Okay. Alleging she used her position to shield the men who chased and killed Ahmaud Arbery from being charged with crimes immediately after the shootings, which somebody has to wonder. I was asking that question because think about it. The whole Ahmaud Arbery thing didn't break until like June. This guy was killed in February. So somebody was doing a lot of hiding and, maneuvering with the truth, clearly. Let's see. A grand jury in coastal Glenn County, actually I could read it better over here, indicted former Brunswick Judicial Circuit District Attorney Jackie Johnson on a felony count of violating her oath of office and hindering a law enforcement officer, a misdemeanor. The indictment resulted from an investigation, which actually somebody in that position should have a higher charge than a misdemeanor for doing something like that. Don't you think? Because they're literally charged with an oath of office. It seems to me that an oath kind of would bump that up to a felony. And isn't that borderline treasonous? What'd you say? How the hell can you block the camera footage in the truck? Brandon Cruz sings, I don't know what the hell they do up in Minnesota. It seems like their laws are a little on the different side out there. I don't know what's going on out there. Let's see. The indictment resulted from an investigation Georgia Attorney General Chris Carr requested last year into local prosecutors' handling of of Arbery's slaying after cell phone video of the shooting and a delay in charges sparked a national outcry. Again, family, it is based off of the grassroots. Grassroots was on the street making a ruckus, So it was the grassroots, the new black media voices, this movement going forward that actually brought results. People are getting charged in an unprecedented amount. We haven't seen this much, not when it comes to us. We haven't seen that. So, give it up to yourselves. All of the reposting, resharing, that all matters. It shows the world that people are paying attention. You know what I mean? And it makes people pay attention. Let's see, where am I at here? Okay, so I can. This is a story. This right here is a very interesting story, and I haven't seen anybody really touch this yet. It's a story out of China. I found this one really interesting. Let's see. Let me bring this on here. Okay. Okay. All right, can y'all see that? China bans effeminate men from TV. This just came out yesterday. I guess that's what they mean. So, and this story is out of Beijing. China's government banned effeminate men on TV and told broadcasters Thursday to promote, quote, revolutionary culture, unquote, broadening a campaign to tighten control over business and society and enforce official morality. Actually, I look at this a little different. Remember what I've told you on my previous broadcast about the going out of business sale of America, right? Y'all remember that? Who are they looking to control? They're looking to control the people, the American people. Now, this is why they're so up in arms about these numbers they keep throwing out about how many black folks aren't jabbed up. Well, that means that these people are absolutely outside of control. If the jabs were related to some kind of control mechanism. And that's speculatory. That's neither here nor there. I have no facts to prove that. I could just show you evidence of products that have been manufactured and do exist, and you could take it how you need to. But I'm not making any solid statement. I'm just reporting what I see. And this is news. So we're just reporting the news here. President Xi Jinping has called for a, quote, national rejuvenation, unquote, with a tighter Communist Party control of business, education, culture, and religion. Companies and the public are under increasing pressure to align with the vision for more powerful China and healthier society. China is doing the most, but China is preparing. See, what they're doing is getting their people in the mind of militancy. Did you see the first word? Go back up there to that first paragraph. What they say right there. Y'all see my cursor? Revolutionary culture. Who are they talking about? Who you think they talking about? Who can you say in modern history represents revolutionary culture? Okay, Judah Queen, you be careful out there. So, America's in debt to China, right? How could they cash in? You said, seriously, though, China does have some very effeminate men-looking guys over there. Vince, I am a woke one. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I mean, I just assumed that it was their desired look. I mean, I don't really see a lot of like Asian dudes with beards, and they're usually pretty smooth faced over there. So I mean, that's how I kind of looked at it. However, so yeah, China is banning that on TV, which is pretty interesting, because when you think about what we're seeing right now, matter of fact, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. If you see what images they are throwing out at us in America, we got You know, women twerking in classy restaurants in front of millionaires like they ain't got no sense. Meg Thee Stallion. Which just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like, you're, like we say, boss. You know what I'm saying? And then to go do some non-boss type stuff like that just doesn't make any sense to me. But, you know, let's see. How can I get this here? There we go. Let me see if I can get this in here. So, just things are so crazy right now out here. Let me see if I can. And Sierra's married. I didn't really understand that. Like, what is that about? You're a whole married woman. Now, is that Sierra Russell Wilson, or is that another Sierra with some kind of, you know, is she a knockoff Sierra, or was that really Sierra? Because when I first seen that video, I was like, what the hell are they doing? That looked weird. That really, really looked weird. Let me see. Okay. Look mad weird. Almost as weird as this. All right. Can y'all see that? Look at all of this. What the hell is going on here? Now, women, ladies, so while China is banning this image over there to quote unquote get back into what they say revolutionary culture. Revolutionary culture in America, this is what they want of black men. They want you to even, I mean, this doesn't make any damn sense. I'm going to have a pregnancy announcement. Where's it coming out of? Dumbass. But, I mean, anyway, we have enough of this foolishness that people support, and then they'll tell you you're crazy for not going along with this madness. This is just foolery. This is stupid. However, he's called himself an industry baby. Well, with that being said, what does that say about the industry? You know what I mean? What actually does that say about the industry? Says that the industry is full of a bad, dark agenda. I wonder how many people can understand that. You know what I mean? Let me see. Let me get this other video up in here. Okay. So, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, I think I put this on my Instagram. Actually, no, I might have just put this on my Twitter. Oh, Lord. Okay, let me see. I do have it in here. Okay, so check this out, y'all. I'm going to play this. Watch this. And again, I'm going to go into this next segment here.
Y'all, all of this. Oh, come on. See all of this?
Mama, are you okay? Come on, Mama. Junior, help me.
Oh, thank you, son. Oh, gosh.
Are you okay, Mama?
Ladies, We got to stop doing that. Because, with doing that, it brings up a bunch of these little Nas X's. And we need to cut that out. You know what I'm saying? She felt like nobody's business. That was hilarious. Yes. Little Nas X. Let me see, where's that comment at? Where's that at? Go. Why can't I see that? That's weird. Huh. I don't know why I can see it on one thing and can't see it on the other. But Brandon Cruz sings, you said Little Nas X is a gimmick to weaken out image for the bag. Weaken our image. Okay, I got you. When they are done with him, they will throw his ass away. I don't even think he's gay for real. Funny that you said that. Funny that you said that. I've seen people who I would say in the business would be considered to be like corporate gay. Not necessarily like gay. I mean, definitely they're gay, but they operate in a different manner. There's some of these people out here in YouTube land. I would call them corporate gay. So you'll probably still see them with women giving dating advice. But, at the end of the day, some people will do anything for money and to get on. You know what I'm saying? And get that bag. Get that extra backing. Ooh. Pardon the pun. So next part of this I wanted to talk about was a story that I guess you will only hear certain people talk about. Who knows? Oh, also, let's not forget, I reported on it already the midweek. However, the 3 officers and 2 EMTs are charged in the death of Elijah Mcclain. So once again, people, your voices are being heard. If only the people who spend all of that time pushing voting understood this. So the next thing is, real quick, I wanted to talk about the FBI hate crime statistics. Anybody hear about that? And the way they tried to pose it, they always try to make it seem like blacks aren't at the top when they present something. Oh yeah, it's Asian crimes, hate crimes have went up so much. Well, yeah, but let's look at the black folks, and those numbers are at the highest. But the headlines are purposely going away from that. So again, pay attention to the FBI stats versus the media, the live stream, because this is all they do is lie, and it's right now, it's very much agenda oriented. So if you're watching mainstream news, mainstream media, all of that is agenda oriented. It's not based on actual truth in journalism. How we thought what, the people we saw as children were, which, may or may not have been true, but, we had the illusion that they were giving us a fair and balanced reporting, right? Let me see, where's the story here? Also, we have a new variant out here too. They're calling it the Mu variant. This is getting so crazy. One of the things that's so interesting is that you have so many people that got the jab, right? Well, the numbers, clearly those are venomized people who are coming up sick. At the same time, there is such a high number of people who have never been sick. without the chat, all by their healthy little selves. Give yourselves a round of applause. Also, the other thing, the one thing that they have kind of made go away is the treatment that they announced it on the news, and they're doing it in some places. The plasma treatments with the antibodies. So using plasma to treat people who have recovered from the vid. So if you recover from it, you're eligible to give your plasma. If you've been venomized, then you are not eligible to give your plasma or blood. So, that being said, we have, let me see, hopefully this has the video. Tucker Carlson, he is in support. Oh, this does have the video. Great. He's in support, which I wouldn't advise anyone to do, but he is definitely in support of getting over on your vaccine card. I would not advise anybody to do that because, trust me, they got this all worked out. So they won't be caught off guard on this one. You could bet that. Let me see here. There we go. Let me bring that on the screen. Mr. Checker. That name just kills me. All right,
so with that in mind, it was interesting to see this week's big announcement from the District Attorney of New York City, Cyrus Vance. Vance has just charged 13 Americans with felonies for buying fake vaccination cards. Several of the suspects, according to prosecutors, were healthcare workers who've been told by the state they'll be fired unless they get the shot. So politicians telling doctors and nurses what medicine to take. That's exactly what they told us they were against for decades. Again, these are healthcare workers. They know the science of COVID far better than politicians, governors, prosecutors. So in good conscience, they've risked their careers to preserve their right to bodily autonomy, and now they're in jail for that. Now, these arrests will be used to justify digital health passports for the entire American population. That is true. Save this tape. In fact, Cyrus Vance has already enlisted big tech to help root out the disobedient in New York. Quote, "We need companies like Facebook to take action to prevent the fraud happening on their platform," Vance said. "Making, selling, and purchasing forged vaccination cards are serious crimes with serious public safety consequences." End quote. Except that's a lie. Buying a fake vaccination card is not a, quote, serious crime. It's not even close to a serious crime. Buying a fake vaccination card is an act of desperation by decent, law-abiding Americans who have been forced into a corner by tyrants. You know what's a serious crime? Forcing Americans to take drugs they don't need or want. That's a very serious crime. And let's hope in the end someone is punished for it severely.
Can't disagree.
So it turns out if you vote for the wrong people, you no longer get health care. You're no longer eligible for a COVID test.
Yeah. So we see that happened to Candace. Oh, well. But, we see, who cares? However, the funny thing is that, now you are having so many people who, for so many years, played the law-abiding citizen card. And at the first time that the law doesn't fit them, they are ready to break it. You see that? I mean, and they're coming out publicly saying, hey, you're desperate and you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I bet. So yeah, they are, it's the typical routine. Yes, please get the likes up, family. Please like and share this broadcast. Like and share, because, you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. and tell your friends. You know what I mean? This is how we getting down over here. You know, and for the sake of the people who are just now tuning in, you are tuned in to the Beatzilla PDX official show, and this is the weekly wrap up.
Tick faster, that'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick dastardly, a Muttley with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master. And living the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords. And they hold the mic at your attention like two swords. Or you the one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it.
Alright, we are back. We are back. How you like that quick little interlude, you know? So, it looks like we have another situation with good old sleepy Joe Biden. Looks like he is kind of losing it. I mean, we already known this, but now somebody caught this to where they are calling this a kind of like him being in a fog, which, you know, yeah, let's check this out. He all over the place.
There is hope for some religious collaboration down the road here. As Rabbi Beals will tell you, my daughter married a Jewish young man, and I, you know, dream of every Catholic father that she married a Jewish doctor. But all kidding aside, he did. He's a great surgeon. And we wanted to have a co-confessional wedding. And everybody said, what do you mean by that? The rabbi will tell you, I contacted a friend of mine in Delaware who's passed away. She was just an incredible woman. To find me a rabbi who'd come and preside in a Catholic church, the oldest Catholic church in the state that I belong to, built in 1842. And we had a huppah on the altar, and we had it was co-officiated. Now, some of you aren't going to like this, but it was co-officiated by a Catholic priest as well as a Jewish rabbi. And I'd only asked one thing. They asked me, I arranged it. And I only asked one thing. There's a psalm there's a hymn, my favorite hymn in the Catholic Church, based on a psalm. And it's a psalm that talks about life. And so I asked if that psalm, that hymn in the Catholic Church, and it says, may he lift you up on eagle's wings and bear you on the breath of dawn and let the light shine upon you, etc. And hold you in the palm of his hand. And they played, and my mind's going blank now. What's the song that is played where everybody is on the chair, everybody, you know, what I can't remember it. Anyway.
Musical chairs? And
that's the song that was played. So, you know, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I just had one little favor, you know, just that they played on Eagle's Wings. But look, I'm taking too much of your time, but I really, honest to God, believe that we have a possibility.
The lady signing.
A possibility to make things so much better. And we just have to believe it. Now,
Demon puppet talking about songs. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, you know, we were stupid for saying no tangibles, no vote. How's about now? Y'all still holding on to that? Because, see, right now, we got a lot of our folks out here talking about we need to preserve our voting rights. What's wrong with them? For those of you who caught Tariq Nasheed's Tariq radio broadcast yesterday, he mentioned something that I was telling you about in, I think, Wednesday in the midweek. They are pushing this voters thing to get these refugees able to vote. This is about them, and also them illegals coming from south of the border. This is about putting them in position to vote quickly. Okay? Because right now, it's the pressure is on, and as our voice goes on and goes on. Oh, okay. Okay, right on. Let me open this up. So, as the pressure mounts, oh my goodness, yeah, I'm seeing Google moderators mess with y'all. Again, family, we are a small platform. Oh, also, real quick, this today marks a year of this platform being going hard, you know. So today, September 3rd. September 3rd is a 1-year anniversary of the beatzillapdx official show's live broadcasting. So, let me see here. We have so much going on. Let me see. Did you send that, Silent D? Okay. Yes. Let me put that on the screen. Yeah, you know, so here we are. Thank you to everyone who has been part of building this platform up to where it is now. We are almost at 400 subscribers, and it happened quickly. So, you know, I believe things, you know, they happen as they're supposed to happen, you know. And this is our first anniversary right here. We are doing it today. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to come give you these little interludes. Because yeah, that was funky. So yeah, we are not in a position to really complain about voting rights, because unfortunately, we ain't been getting nothing for our vote. And that's a huge issue. Let's see. A school ordered a student to quarantine. His dad and 2 men confronted the principal with zip ties? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, man. Good looking. My moderators are on top of it. You understand? My moderator, Silent D, just sent me this. Let's take a look. Wow, this is a pretty interesting story. Let's see, let's get it on here. There we go. Okay. There we go. A school ordered a student to quarantine. His dad and 2 men confronted the principal with zip ties, officials say. Damn. Let's see. When an Arizona school employee called a parent on Thursday to share that his son had come into close contact with someone who tested positive for the coronavirus, the dad was told his son must stay home for at least a week. Instead, later that morning, the man walked. I guess I have to go in here. Okay, let's just do that. Here, let me close that. So I had to open up a new window. Let me see. This is funny. These people crazy, y'all. They losing it. They losing it, family. And with these moon phases, boy, it's tearing some of these folks up. The water in their brain is just murky. They got rising tides in their heads. Oh, you can listen? Oh, you can listen to the article.
A school ordered a student to quarantine. His dad and 2 men confronted the principal with zip ties, official says. News by Andrea Salcedo. When an Arizona school employee called a parent on Thursday to share that his son had come in close contact with someone who tested positive for the coronavirus, the dad was told his son must stay at home for at least a week. Instead, later that morning, the man walked into Mesquite Elementary School with his son and 2 other men carrying zip ties before confronting the principal over the school's quarantine policy.
Damn.
Vail Unified School District Superintendent John Caruth told the Washington Post. In a meeting with the principal, Caruth said the men threatened to call local authorities and conduct a citizen's arrest if the student was not allowed to rejoin school activities immediately. That is when the principal, who explained that the school was following guidance issued by the local health department, ordered the trio to leave, Caruth said. Today was a tough day, he told the Post. One of the most powerful tools as adults is the behavior that we model to young people, and the behavior that was modeled today makes me really sad. A spokesperson with the Tucson Police Department confirmed that officers responded to the incident. Police did not identify the 3 men and did not say whether any charges had been brought against the trio. Diane Vargo, the principal of the elementary school, which has more than 600 students, did not immediately respond to a message from the Post late Thursday. One of the men who accompanied the dad to the school recorded part of the incident and posted the video to Instagram.
Damn.
When contacted for comment early Friday, he said he was not immediately available for an interview and referred the Post to another social media video where he and the student's father discussed the incident. The event at the Southern Arizona school marks yet another incident of parents protesting COVID-19 mandates as schools reopen in cases tied to the highly transmissible Delta variant surge. Some have launched verbal assaults at teachers, while others have turned physical against both teachers and students. Last month, one parent in Texas ripped a teacher's mask off her face. Other parents in that same district yelled at a teacher wearing a mask because they claimed it made it hard to understand what she was saying. That same month, a father in Florida was charged with assaulting a student who confronted him about not wearing a mask. Earlier on Thursday in Arizona, Mesquite Elementary School had contacted the father to let him know that his son and at least 6 other schoolmates had been exposed to someone infected with a virus, Caruth told the Post. The district's policy is based on guidance issued by the Pima County Health Department that says all children must stay at home for at least 7 days after potential exposure at school, the superintendent said. Students are allowed to return to school grounds if a coronavirus test taken 5 or more days into quarantine comes back negative and they have no symptoms for 7 days.
That makes total sense.
According to the district's dashboard, the school has 1 active positive COVID case. Moments after receiving the news, the dad took to his social media to protest the school's quarantine policy, Caruth said. One of the 2 men who later accompanied the dad to the school posted on Instagram about the situation. Apparently Mesquite Elementary thinks they can break the law and act like the COVID Gestapo, the man wrote, referencing Nazi Germany's secret police. We will be headed over there shortly to disagree. Come join us because we won't have this in our community. Later that morning, the father and his son arrived at the school.
Pull up
the
summer.
Other 2 men met them in the school's parking lot, Caruth said. In a live video posted to Instagram, one of the 2 men who joined the dad told his followers that they were about to confront this administration for breaking the law. If necessary, we'll do a citizen's arrest, a man said before showing off the law enforcement zip ties they brought. Inside the principal's office, the men confronted the administrator, arguing that quarantining children that aren't sick breaks state law. No one in the video was wearing masks. The school district does not require them. If you insist on this, I'll have you arrested, one man said. We're ready to make a citizen's arrest if necessary. There will be no arrests here occurring on the Mesquite campus, the principal said, adding that the school was following COVID protocols. We'll see about that, the man responded. We don't answer to you, the student's dad added. My son will not be quarantined. My son will go back. He needs to be quarantined, the principal said, before asking the men to leave her office. When men refused, the principal walked out and called the police, Caruth said. No arrests were made on school grounds because the men left before police arrived, the superintendent said. Showing up to a school with zip ties is not a way to solve a problem, Caruth said. We welcome people with varying backgrounds and opinions, but we've got to come together. This is not okay.
Oh, Lord. These people are just over dramatic about every damn thing, ain't they? Oh, Lord. So, I'm assuming this person got to be, but oh, of course they are. You always know when you could tell by the headline when you see a person in the shot, oh, okay, they black. see. Can I see this? No. That's no. I don't want that. Take me back. So I want to bring this story up real quick. Oh Lord. Okay. Can we get that? No, I don't want that. I guess I have to go here. So it looks like my news. Come on now. Okay. This headline that I'm looking at is saying a Southwest Airlines fight. I guess there was somebody who was getting on a fight on a Southwest plane. Oh, okay. Now all of a sudden everything wants to freeze. Oh well. But this is something that I'm finding out again. Well, for me, how do y'all feel about flying right now? Like, are y'all cool? I would not want to fly. You know. So yeah, they ain't gonna let me open this one for some reason. But whatever. You know, it looks like a black woman was hit with some felonies over getting a fight on a Southwest Airlines plane. It won't work, will it? This is crazy. No. Nope, guess not. Okay, well, unfortunately, that didn't happen. So, yeah. But that's pretty much been what I wanted to get out. Would anybody, you know, I have a call-in line that I am trying to test out here. Does it have the sister's name in there? Viviana? Let me see if I can find that. She was a passenger. Oh, wait. No, I guess so. Fire. Oh, okay. This is on here. Let's see if we can find it. Got it. See? But I'll get back to the number here in this minute. Let's see. Get that off there. Okay. Looks like this woman might be Latino. Well, she's definitely dark. Okay. Let me get this on the screen for y'all real quick. These people are just flipping out nowadays, you know, and I don't understand. Well, I do understand. Let me take that back. But, you know, how frequent these flip outs are happening is amazing. Let me get that on there. See if we can get some sound here. Get some sound, Jill.
Then, you know, even flight attendants said, "Don't touch me."
Sushi chef and owner Kotaro Arai's fun-filled vacation to Miami got off to a bumpy start on Sunday morning as he and other passengers on Southwest Airlines Flight 700 witnessed a violent dispute between a passenger and a flight attendant on their way from Sacramento to San Diego.
In the beginning, they were not arguing. They were just like, do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. Then, you know, even flight attendants said, "Don't touch me."
According to a Southwest Airlines spokesperson, the passenger ignored the flight crew's constant reminders of wearing a seatbelt and putting her tray table away. She became verbally and physically combative upon landing.
I was about to go there to, hey, take it easy. I was about to stand up, and this lady stood up and pound.
Wright took this photo moments after the assault, showing the young female who allegedly threw the punch and the frazzled flight attendant bleeding from her face.
I could be on the floor like that if I get hit like that. And she went all for it too.
This video sent to us by another passenger shows what appears to be that same woman being escorted off the plane by the San Diego Harbor Police Department.
There were 3 officers that came on the plane, and one of them was still back there with the flight attendant. I talked to a flight attendant on my flight back the next day, and she told me that, yes, the flight attendant had broken teeth, a broken nose, and facial injuries.
The president of Southwest Flight Attendant Union told media outlets between April 8th and May 15th there have been 477 reported incidents of misconduct by passengers on Southwest planes. In response to this recent incident, Southwest sent us this statement saying, quote, "We do not condone or tolerate verbal or physical abuse of our flight crews, and we will continue to work with both the FAA and the union to preserve and protect the safety and well-being of our flight crews and customers."
I don't know what makes somebody do such a stupid thing. I honestly don't.
Quinones is now charged with battery causing serious bodily injury. Now, I did ask Southwest if alcohol or drugs were involved in this and if Quinones is now on their no-fly list forever, and they said they could not comment at this time. Live outside of Sacramento International Airport, Melanie Townsend, Fox 40 News.
Lord. Okay, I don't know what's going on. We're having a little issue with the mic. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, hopefully this is cool. Having a whole nother issue with this microphone thing. As I was playing that video, my sound just went straight out. Hopefully all of the sound of the video played cool. Good grief. But this is, ooh, you see what they doing to me, family? In my shit already. Let me live. So, family, is there anyone out there who would like to call in? And, you know, Rayvon Johnson, welcome. Let me put this number. See, yeah, they've been fooling with me. Like I said, we are a new, just hit a year on this particular platform. And, you know, just giving it to you how we giving it to you. So, let me put that up there. Pin this. All right, I got an incoming call. Okay, Silent D is calling. So let me add you to this broadcast real quick. Let me share. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, Silent D, you should be there. Can y'all hear Silent D, y'all?
What's going on, everybody? I have to wear my Bluetooth today since I'm at the letter E. But hopefully you can hear me as clear as possible. It's going to be a lot of noise.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Good. So let's go ahead and get this ball rolling. How are you, Team Beatzilla? Happy 1-year anniversary to you and your channel.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Most welcome. All right. So, need a little bit of a refresher so I can properly get my talking points. The topic that we were discussing for today, so I can make sure to get everything in order.
It doesn't matter, but go ahead. It's all good.
Okay, so pretty much the weekly wrap up. Oh, it seems like after this whole pandemic, everything just keeps coming to light that they've been hiding. Basically, the biggest thing that they were trying to hide is the stability of this corporation. We can't exactly call it a country, to be honest with you. Otherwise, we would have like an actual king or queen and wouldn't be indebted to anybody. But those are stories for later days.
Right.
We have a lot to get in with that. And with Jim Crow Joe Biden, as we just heard, and you guys saw my comment in there, a demon puppet talking about songs. No wonder why he's stammering. He's been stammering for quite a while, to be honest with you as well.
Absolutely.
But we warned them, saying not to vote for anybody unless we have a black agenda. But no, everyone's talking about we got to get Trump out of office. We got to get him out. We got to get him out. And now look where we are. Still nothing, and we're in worse shape. And we're in even worse shape. At least those that don't get the game and see what's going on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, man, I appreciate you calling in, my brother. I just wanted to give this little number a good little inaugural test run. It's the first. We're doing a new year, so we're trying a new thing. So, you know.
Definitely got to do something new.
Absolutely, absolutely. Trying to grow this thing here. So, I will let you go. Thank you once again, my brother, for calling in, being one of the faithful moderators of this channel. And
thank you for making me one.
Absolutely, absolutely. And holding down this space and other spaces as well of this new black media. Shout out to you and salute to you, my brother.
Thanks, and I will continue to help hold it down, but I won't be needing any zip ties.
Please don't, brother. All right on, my brother. Peace out.
Peace. Be one.
Be one. All right. That was Silent D. Okay, I seen somebody else just try to call. You can definitely call right back. The line is open. The 502 area code. There you go. There you go. Hello. Okay, let me get this. Hello. Who do I got? Oh, okay. What's up, brother? Right on. Let me go ahead and add you to the. Let me add you to the stream. Make sure you turn that background down. Yep. Okay, right on. Let me get you on in here. All right. We have Desmond Works in here. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, Peach? Nothing. Just listening to your broadcast, man. Enjoying it, my brother.
Good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And happy anniversary, man, for your 1 year anniversary, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man.
It's been a year. You know, we started out with like 7. Now we about close to 400, 380 something. So yes, sir. Thank you.
What I was going to talk about was my bad.
No, go ahead.
I was talking about was Joe Biden. Like, you could tell that he has dementia because, like, if you listen to where he talked, like he slurs his speech, and then like he slept when he slept at the during that interview with that was it Israeli Prime Minister? Yeah, like I took care of 2 relatives that had dementia, and in later stages they slept a lot. So like they sleep a lot, and they get mixed up with time. So like I'm thinking like when he's looking at his watch, he's thinking it's nighttime time for him to go to bed. I don't know. So, you never know with dementia. Yes, it's like I was thinking he has dementia.
Great point. And you make a great point,
really, and it's really getting to like the later stages of dementia, and it might not be they're trying to downplay, but it might be like the later stages, and they trying to they want him to get eased out, but they might not know how to ease him out because be setting your way. You know, he might be setting his way like, I ain't trying to go nowhere. I'm the president.
Right.
Well, I look like leaving, and I got to mention that'd be a abomination of people who voted for me. I don't know. I'm just thinking, top of my head, like, yes, because you can tell he got dementia, and it's getting towards the later stages. Because that's what I was trying to tell Queen, and I went her last live the other day when I was like, hey, Queen, he got dementia. He's sleeping a lot. Like, what you mean? And I was trying to her elaborate that in later stages of dementia, you start to sleep a lot, and that's when your body starting to shut down, you know, and about to transcend on to the next level.
Absolutely. And
with dementia.
Tim Samore just put in the chat, he said he remembered that he had brain surgery. I didn't remember that. So he's already had brain surgery.
Oh, so that might have let's call it
might accelerate
progressed.
Yeah.
Yes, accelerated, because you can tell he got dementia. Because when I took care of my grandmother's aunt when she had dementia, and she slurred speech, but she knew who I was, but like she would go back to when I was when I was in my childhood, and like you could just tell with him the way he talked and his actions and demeanor that he got the later stages of dementia.
Right.
And it ain't gonna be too much longer to where he gonna be like calling people stuff and like maybe even having like, I don't know, like accidents, like how can I say, like he might be talking and urinating on himself or something, and he might not be realizing it because, you know, with dementia, so you never know.
No,
and
you got a great point.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and then plus too, like now I like the way he talked down to us. Like I was listening to the other day when he talked about I ain't black. If you ain't black, you can't vote for me. I'm like, really? And then that made me mad. Then the way he's talking, like talk all like he's all cool, like everybody know you stop. We don't like you. Those who didn't vote for you, we don't like you. Because I hate that. Like when I tell people, like months ago, with his son and the infamous laptop, I tried to tell some of my neighbors about it. They're like, "Oh, his son, it's okay." I'm like, "Okay, y'all gonna learn when it hits the fan. Y'all gonna be like, well, why did I vote for him?" Well, I tell you not to vote for him. Why I didn't vote? Like I got into with somebody on Facebook like when the election was happening. They were like, "You being a racist?" Or like, how am I being a racist if I say about how Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is? They're like, "You act like you a racist." I'm not a racist. I'm just conscious of what's going on around me. I'm not dumb. I don't want to vote for him.
Right.
So now y'all gonna see how it is. So oh well.
Right.
And I was talking to one of my homies the other day. We were talking about this, like how like after this next lockdown, how it's gonna what's gonna happen after that. We was like how they were trying to force that jab on us, everything. So we can't do this, can't do that.
Right.
After the next lockdown, like, man, I try to tell people about it, but oh well, they don't listen.
Right. No, you right on it, man. There's one more little story I want to get to before I go because it just came up. But thank you, and I much appreciate it. Man, you've been down with it for a minute, and also let people know where they can find your podcast.
Okay, my podcast is That Works. It's on Spotify, Anchor, and all other
it's on
podcast
iTunes
outlets.
Yeah, it's on iTunes.
Yeah, iTunes and everything. And you probably ain't gonna find on Spotify. You got to type in my real name, which is Desmond Works. If you know how to spell it, it's DESMINWORKS. And from there you can find it. But I got to do some more podcasts because I ain't done something in a while. But I got to find me some new. I got some new material I'm about to come out with.
Good.
So I'm about to go do some podcasts this weekend or whatnot. So y'all can just check me out.
Good. So make sure y'all go subscribe. Follow him. That Works Podcast. This is Desmond.
Yeah, DAT.
Go ahead.
DATWORKS.
All right.
That's how you spell it.
That is what's up, man. Once again, thank you, my brother, and I will be hollering at you, my guy.
All right, then, big dog.
All right, be one, brother.
All right, then.
Peace. All right. Okay, family. This article just came through. Let me see if I can find this. And then we will be closing down shop for the week. Do y'all like this new setup? Do y'all like this new camera? definitely is a help and a blessing, let me tell you. You know? Let me see. It just came through on it. Show you this last little stuff. Okay. Yes, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to get out of that. So, you know, it's good to know these calls are working. So we will be doing more calls in the future. You know, thank you once again for everybody who has been down with this broadcast from the beginning, and the people who are just now becoming part of the crew and the movement over here. All right, let's see. Let me get. Why did this do this? Okay, so you know, I have people out here in the Baltimore area in the chat. So, you know, this is something that is going on in y'all neck of the woods. Here we go.
Making sure that everyone in Baltimore, especially in low-income communities, get the vaccine and information that is necessary to do so.
The church leaders from the National Black Church Initiative gave their remarks at a park in Douglas Homes. They passed out a newspaper they put together called Back News, which answered questions about COVID, how it spreads, and how the vaccine can protect people. It also said that black doctors say COVID-19 vaccines are good and safe for black people.
We plead with all those who are unvaccinated, given the deadly strain of the Delta virus, please, in the name of Christ, somebody say amen. Amen. Please, in the name of Christ, somebody say amen. Amen. Get vaccinated immediately.
An important message, but it was mocked and dismissed by some here.
To actually come into the hood and to see so many folk not masked, not keeping distance, much less considering the vaccine, is sort of like frustrating, but you got to start somewhere.
Diane Bennett, who is vaccinated, says it frustrates her too. She did it because of her job. Bennett hopes people in her community come to their senses and get the vaccine.
I don't think everybody understands what it is. We had people there to help us through it. And we were in the tents, so they basically helped us through it step by step so we could understand what's going on. So maybe that's what they need.
Lisa Robinson, WBAL, TV 11 News.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, man, you know, breaking news never ceases, does it? I mean, this literally came through like right as I was talking to Desmond. Oh, goodness, y'all. Okay. Well, you know, we already understood that they were going to be using the pork chop pastors for that. So, but man, seeing it done in Baltimore, that means that you're going to start seeing this done everywhere where black preachers are. Because one thing they said in the headline was black preachers. Again, focusing on black, we got a whole new strain. If 70% of black folks aren't venomized, they aren't the problem because they aren't representing the numbers of cases. Don't let these people lie to you. Tell you that you can get me sick. I would have to be sick first. And I got natural immunity anyway. Which you have people convinced that if you already had this, which has been around, I caught it when I was 7. Okay? I didn't just get it last year. I had it when I was 7. It still keeps me immune because it's natural immunity. And this is what my doctor told me. So, not being a doctor, but just being given medical information about my particular status, I would be doing harm to myself to get your jab. Because my system is already stronger than anything you can give me. And now you have people over here in Teva land. Remember, y'all, I told y'all about Teva. They are now saying, hey, maybe these natural immune people are actually healthier. Go figure. And that is the home of where all of these medicines are coming out of. They're coming out of Israel, if you didn't know. Esmont, you know? Yes, indeed. So, with that being said, I'm going to hit y'all with this one more. Because I'm only get a chance to break this out once a week. So with that being said, I'm going to play this one more time and we about to ride up out of here. For those of y'all who are just tuning in and did not catch the beginning of the broadcast, I'm going to play this one for you and for those of y'all who have been here. Let's get one more groove on before we get on out of here.
Tick faster. That'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick dastardly, a Mcclain with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master. And living the true gods. Giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords. And they hold the mic at your attention like two swords. Or you the one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it.
Two swords with two blades on it. Hey, you don't touch that mic like it's AIDS on it. Woo. Man. And we talking, I'm just realizing I'm playing bars. Can anyone even tell me a Little Nas X line? Jeez. Yo, come on, man. So anyway. Chris Scholler, again, go check him out. Chris Scholler has played on records such as, he played on D'Angelo. He's played on, if it wasn't Jubu Smith, chances are it was Chris Scholler on the record. So check Chris Scholler out. That is ChrisScholar. Scholar. Go check him out. He's dope. Super dope. Super dope. Super dope. He actually has on his Instagram a song with him and another sister doing a version of SWV's Rain. Go look at that. Good grief. Super dope. Super dope. I mean, flaming fire. So with that being said, this has been the weekly wrap up right here at the Beatzilla PDX official show. I am your host, Beatzilla PDX official. And as always, Babylon is falling. Babylon is falling. Let it fall and let us rise. And with that being said, family, you can follow me at Instagram, Beatzilla PDX. You can follow me on Twitter, Beatzilla PDX. You can follow me at Facebook, Beatzilla PDX. And you can find me at Patreon, Beatzilla PDX Official. And of course, we got the podcast, Our Real Truth, with Beatzilla PDX Official at Anchor FM, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and iTunes, and various other streaming platforms. As well as you can check out Dat Works from Desmond Works, who was just on the line earlier. And, you can always email me, ourrealtruth@gmail.com. That's ourrealtruth@gmail.com. And if you feel so inclined to put a donation on it, put some money in the bucket, you could definitely do so at CashApp, $Beatzilla PDX. That's CashApp, $Beatzilla PDX. And all donations are greatly appreciated, and peace and blessings be unto you, those who have given and those who shall give in the future. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And so hopefully you guys have been updated. You understand? Be one for life. Absolutely. You know, this is what I'm here for. I am here for y'all. We do this here every week and multiple times a week at this point. So, you know, we are here. Thanks again to everyone who has been down this whole entire year. And we shall move forward. Please like, share this video, tweet it, text it, whatever you can. You know what I'm saying? This is how we do here, folks. Thanks once again for being here with the Royal Family. beatzillapdx official. Y'all have a blessed, prosperous weekend. Shalom, y'all.
When you know who Satan is,
Yes, sir.
you don't have to kill him. No. The stone of truth. See, that's what you throw.
Right.
Allah says, had we wished to take a pastime from before, surely we would have done it. Nay, we cast truth at falsehood till we knock out its brains. Every one of you that knows the truth, stand up and tell it from the mountaintop. Black people can't take it no more. So wherever you are on the job, in the factory, I don't care where you are. If you know the truth, stand up on the truth and tell Satan, who the hell are you to try and pick my friends? Farrakhan is God's man, and you are from the enemy of God. So to hell with you. Stand up on it like a man.